Hey guys, and welcome to the March 2016 episode of Game Release News. I'm Tara Babcock, your host, and this month we have a fuck ton of new games coming out. Mainstream games, indie games, and I regret to say that some of them are not going to make the list. So if you want to see the entire list of video games that are coming out this month, I recommend releases.com, which was formerly videogamereleases.com, because the site's now expanded to include TV and movies. But I digress. Let's go ahead and start the show, because I'm hoping this isn't going to be a more than 15-minute video. Cue the releases. Game number 1 is XBLAZE Code Embryo. This installment is set 150 years prior to BlazBlue, and follows Tuya Kagari around as a girl named S protects him in his journeys. Lots more supernatural goodness in this game. As a side note, BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma Extend will also be coming out on the 2nd for PC. Release date is the 1st for PC. Class of Heroes 3. This installment of Class of Heroes features fan-requested changes, which in my book is pretty cool. Developers boast that this is one of the most addictive dungeon-crawling RPGs ever, and it's now on portable devices. Release date is the 1st for PSP and PS Vita. Far Cry Primal on PC. We'll finally get this nature survival installment of Far Cry on PC. Rejoice, PC owners! Release date is the 1st. Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain is getting a visual upgrade and port to the PS4. This is Quantic Dream's best game in my opinion, and one of my favorite games of all time. I've already gotten the Platinum Trophy in this game, and I'm still considering a replay. Get this if you haven't played it yet, you must. Release date is the 1st on PS4. Screen Cheat. If you played local co-op shooters in your childhood like I did, this game might interest you. Instead of it being a crime to screen cheat, you have to in this game. What a great idea! It would have been cool in my GoldenEye days. This game is already out on PC, but it's coming out on the 1st for PS4 and Xbox One. Mortal Kombat XL. This is the Ultimate Mortal Kombat X Edition, featuring everything from Combat Packs 1 and 2, all the skins, fatalities, characters, and more, all in one. This is definitely a must-buy if you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, or if you haven't played X yet. I'm thinking of buying it despite already owning the game. Release date is the 1st on PS4 and Xbox One. Tank Battle 1944. All of the action of real tank battles from the Second World War packed into an adorable turn-based game that will remind you of older Warcraft games. Help Liberate Europe. Release date is the 1st for PC. Tron Runner. Tron is back in the gaming world with this new installment that features disc and cycle combat. This game is being developed by Sanzaru Gaming, the company that brought you the God of War and Sly Cooper collections. This game will be released on PC and PS4 as well, coming soon. Release date is the 1st on Xbox One. Square Heroes. These adorable Square adventures must save humanity from a vicious alien onslaught. This game features single-player tournaments and online skirmish modes that are as hectic as they are adorable. Release date is the 1st on PS4. Next game is Shadow of the Beast. This is an epic re-imaging of the classic from 1989. Players can once again control Arboron in side-scrolling violent adventure. I really geek out over these remasters and revisits of retro games. Like Oddworld. Release date is the 2nd on PS4. Trinium Wars. This game is a post-apocalyptic sci-fi MMORPG set in the remains of Earth after the Third World War. Thanks to my sponsor Kingwin, I already have a copy, so expect to see a bit of gameplay here on my channel. Release date is the 2nd on PC. Split. This is a beautiful minimalist puzzle game based on cubes. Very cute and definitely something that looks right up my alley. Release date is the 2nd for Steam Early Access. Party Jousting. This game is described as a one-button party game for 2 to 16 players, with mechanics similar to Flappy Bird and cute pixelated graphics. Should be something fun for viewers and streamers, or just to kill time. Release date is the 2nd on PC. Forgotten Ball. This game looks pretty sweet, an abstract platformer set in an open world where you must control a ball ascending a tower to discover who the ball is and why he's there. Release date is the 3rd on PC, Mac, and Linux. Ultimate Chicken Horse. This is an adorable platformer in which you must build the level as you go. The graphics are also unique, simple, yet very cute. I want this one for sure. Release date is the 4th on PC, Mac, and Linux. Cupid, a free-to-play visual novel. Here's a little free-to-play action. If you're into deep visual novels, this might be right up your alley. And since it's free, it's worth mentioning, right? Romance in 18th century France. Does that sound interesting? Well, check it out this month then. Release date is the 4th on PC and Mac. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. An HD version of Twilight Princess is out on the Wii U this month. Follow the infamous Link on his heroic quest to cure Hyrule of its darkness. Release date is the 4th on Wii U. Super Kitty Boing Boing. With a name like that, how can you say you're not interested? This is a fast-paced game featuring local multiplayer for 2 to 4 players and rainbows and kittens galore. Must try. Release date is the 4th on PC. The Elder Scrolls Online, The Thieves Guild. The Thieves Guild is finally coming to PC this month. This expansion promises to add hours of content and is also set to be released on PS4 and Xbox One in the future as well. Release date is the 7th for PC. Blast 'em Bunnies. This is a first-person shooter where you play as an aggressive bunny trying to defend his burrow. You get to shoot carrot cannons among other silly weapons, and it promises to be as wacky as it sounds. Why not, right? Release date is the 8th on PS4 and Vita. And one of the bigger releases this month, Tom Clancy's The Division. Many of you have been playing the beta for a while, but the newest Tom Clancy installment is finally releasing this month. This is an online multiplayer shooter game with RPG elements. Release date is the 8th on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Race a Bit. This is a modern take on the 8 and 16-bit racing games with perfect controls and nostalgic music. Should be a decent time waster. Release date is the 10th on PC. Hitman. Well, Square Enix is publishing a new episodic game, fucking Hitman. Agent 47 in his mission-based quests with an episodic twist? I am definitely in. I also think he looks sexier than ever in this one. Release date is the 11th for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Samurai Warriors 4: Empires. This is the 4th entry in the Samurai Warriors series and a PlayStation exclusive. Players can create their own characters and execute simple combos to hack and slash through hordes of enemies. Release date is the 15th on PS3, PS4, and PS Vita. EA Sports UFC 2. I'm not a big fan of UFC, but I know many of you are, so let's do this. This game features insane graphics and a brand new knockout physics system, improved animation and character likenesses, and has been updated to feature all of the most recent familiar faces of the UFC. Release date is the 15th on PS4 and Xbox One. Sonic Boom: Fire and Ice. Sonic Boom: Fire and Ice promises to add a whole new element to the series with the necessity of using both fire and ice to progress in the gameplay. Also, deeper exploration and puzzles, plus many more features. Release date is the 18th on 3DS. Samfy. This month we have another Steam Early Access game. This one promises to be a randomly generated survival RPG with world management and a story mode. The graphics look a lot like Terraria. It, in general, looks a lot like Terraria. Release date is the 18th on PC. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. This year it's Rio. Soccer, table tennis, and more are ready to test your skills in this mobile installment of the franchise. Release date is the 18th on 3DS. 101 Ways to Die. This is a physics-based game where you play as the lab assistant of an evil genius. The doctor has instructed you to kill creatures called Splat in as many different creative ways as possible. Sounds ridiculous, which means it's probably gonna be great, right? Release date is the 22nd on PC. Alienation, or Alienation. This game is considered a spiritual follow-up to Dead Nation. Use varying character classes, skills, weapon upgrades, and more to kill aliens in this top-down shooter. Release date is the 23rd on PS4. Pause, a Shelter 2 game. This is a standalone single-player adventure platformer set in the world of Shelter 2. Loss and friendship are the main themes, as well as incredibly adorable graphics. Release date is the 24th on PC. Samorost 3. Not much is said about this game other than it's a point-and-click exploration game, but the footage says it all. It's fucking gorgeous and I am intrigued. Release date is the 24th on PC. Killer Instinct Season 3. A new season is coming to the 2013 fighting game Killer Instinct. Each season is created by a different development team, which is quite interesting, and features different characters, stages, game modes, and more. Release date is the 24th on PC and Xbox One. Hyrule Warriors Legends. This is a mobile port of the game from the Wii U. Cut down entire legions of enemies using any number of characters from the Legend of Zelda franchise using over-the-top Dynasty Warrior style moves. Release date is the 25th on the 3DS. MLB The Show 16. Baseball, another sport I'm not that into, but this is, and I quote, considered by many to be the best sports game currently going. So if you're interested, check it out and assess that statement for yourself. Release date is the 29th on PS3 and PS4. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 for the older generation consoles. Okay, so I heard this game was shit, and it's just a milking of money of the developers who stand to lose the Tony Hawk license soon. Honestly, it looks only marginally better than the first Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games that I played in my youth on the PS1, but it's still worth a try, right? Release date is the 31st on older gen consoles, PS3 and Xbox 360, and it's already out on current gen. MXGP2, the official motocross video game. This is an evolution of the previous motocross game, MXGP, and is based on the 2015 FIM Motocross World Championship. If you're into dirt bikes, racing, and tricks, go for it. Release date is the 31st on PC. And last but hopefully not least is this little indie gem, Vernon's Legacy. The final early access title this month is Vernon's Legacy, a survival horror adventure with an enigmatic story set nearly a century ago. Great YouTuber fodder since people love to watch people getting scared. Release date is the 31st on PC. Alright, that concludes this month's list of game releases that I'm interested in and that the general public might be interested in. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, post in the comments which games you're interested in, if I missed any that you might be interested in, and if you're saving your money for any this month. I really hope you guys enjoy this, and if you haven't already, please check out my live stream at twitch.tv/TaraBabcock. And I hope you have a wonderful month playing a ton of fucking games. You guys are amazing for your support, and I will see you in a month with a new game release news. Bye guys!